So it turns out 6ix9ine might actually have to take the stand after all. But in this case, it's going to be against the individuals that kidnapped them. Allegedly. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? So yeah. So apparently, there is a chance that 6ix9ine might actually have to take the stand. First, shout out to DJ Academics. I already knew there was a good chance that 6ix9ine was gonna have to take the stand, but I actually saw the video that he put out about it, and I think there was something very important that he might not have mentioned. So, but it's pretty thorough. Go check it out. It's really thorough. Go check it out. Anyway, so, couple of things I want to say real quick for everybody that don't know. What happened was, remember a while back when 6ix9ine was actually, quote unquote, kidnapped? And then the reason why I say quote unquote is because it is whatever you want to call it. I mean, they say he was kidnapped, which you are. Whenever you're detained at somewhere that you don't want to be detained at, it's actually a kidnapping for everybody that don't know. So, where he was kidnapped, and then they had some individuals that went to his house, and then when they went to his house, they collected some jewelry or some money or whatever the case was, and they robbed them basically. Just so we can be clear on this. So he might have to take the stand. One of those people they're allegedly, one of those people was Harv. Another one of those people allegedly was a person that they just picked up named Nuke. And another person that I think they're saying that is involved with it. I don't really know, so I'm not going to call any more names. But those are two of the people that they just accosted. Well, they already had Harv. Harv been locked up for a couple of months now. And they just picked up Nuke a couple of days ago. So these are two of the individuals that they are saying is involved with the actual kidnapping of Tekashi and the robbing of Tekashi, just so we can be clear. Okay, so he might have to take the stand against them. But I find something really, really peculiar, because you see, when somebody commits a crime against you, you don't have to, how do you say, you know, because basically in Tekashi's paperwork, that's not a crime they can charge him for, because it was a crime committed against him. Do you get it? That's not, somebody can't rob me and then we get caught in a RICO and then they say, oh, you're part of your own robbery. It doesn't make sense. Do you get what I'm saying? So that means that somebody had to speak out. Somebody had to let the government know that these two people robbed them. Now, you might think it was Tekashi. A lot of people are going to be like, hey, Tekashi did it. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But take into consideration this, that there is somebody that is not Tekashi that is helping the government. Now, with that being said, I always thought it was pretty peculiar that certain individuals, we're not going to name them here, but that certain individuals are really, really pushing for the Tekashi snitch angle. They're accusing Tekashi on snitching on things that he can't possibly snitch on. I mean, I'm not saying that Tekashi is not snitching on anything. Let's just be clear on that. I'm pretty sure that he had to say things in order to be able to get a favorable deal. That's just a fact. But there's certain individuals that are pushing that nobody basically involved in this case is talking at all except for Tekashi. If that is true, if nobody in this case is talking except for Tekashi, why would Tekashi has to tell the people who robbed them, Especially since they were looking for these individuals, I assume, before Tekashi even got picked up. You get it? So Tekashi gets picked up. Tekashi can't work his case. Like, he can't get... leave it down in the comment section. I want to know, could you get time taken off of your, how do you say,
Can you get time taken off if you tell the police about somebody who robbed you? Like, you know, when you're negotiating a plea deal and you be like, yeah, man, I tell y'all about some crime. They robbed me though. And the government is going to say, well, yeah, we'll still take time off of your sentencing for telling us about some people that committed a crime against you. Put it down in the comment section. I want to know if that's possible because I'm just curious. I don't see no reason why it shouldn't be, but I'm just saying, I don't know and I'm curious. All right, so with that being said, I can see why certain individuals would want to put Tekashi on the stand or would like for Tekashi to go on the stand, because as it stands, everybody has copped out. And if everybody cops out and Tekashi doesn't have to go on the stand, and in his paperwork, it doesn't really say anybody's name, all it actually says is that Tekashi has promised basically that if they go to trial, he will take the stand and give his rendition of whatever chain of events that happened that they might want to talk about. That's what he said. He hasn't actually snitched yet. And with this being said, just so we can be clear about this, and with this being said, and them not actually having paperwork that we can get a hold of saying what he actually told him that he knows, how many other people involved in this case and in other cases have told the police or told the government things that the government don't necessarily tell us that they're saying unless the person that is being prosecuted goes to court and they have to take the stand? So it seems to me like in actuality, we always say we need paperwork because we don't want to put nothing on anybody. That's a fact. But at the same time, it seems like there's a way that you can talk and tell people things without having paperwork actually attached to it that can get you screwed up in the game because people know that you snitch. It just seems that way. Anyway, so everybody has seemed like they have taken their plea deal, correct? Everybody has taken a plea deal with the exception of 2 people. I also saw, I believe they took Rose's name off of the indictment. I don't know why. Let's hope it's not for anything bad. Like, you know, we heard that Rose had gotten hurt. Let's hope that it didn't, you know, go all the way left. But Rose's name, from what I'm hearing, has been taken off of the paperwork. Like, Rose is not involved in the RICO currently. So there's 2 people that's left that we know about. Those 2 people being Harv and Nuke, who was just picked up. Those 2 people were directly involved with the allegedly, because I wasn't there, but allegedly was directly involved with the kidnapping and robbery of Tekashi 6ix9ine. I always thought it was weird that they picked up Nuke so late. Why did they pick up Nuke after everybody else pled? That's why I think it's particularly weird. They picked up Nuke after everybody else pled and Tekashi does not have to go to the stand. It's like they weren't going to necessarily... I don't know what the government was going to do. Let's just be clear on that. But like they didn't take this particular charge as seriously as they might have taken others. Remember also, real quick, I want to know what y'all guys think about this. But remember this also. Shotti came out and made sure it be known that he forgave Tekashi for snitching, implying that Tekashi was snitching and that he knew for a fact, right? So that means that there's a good chance that anybody else that's involved in this case knows who's talking, correct? So when we speak to a Fullbanger and a Fullbanger says that Shotti has maybe said this or Shotti has maybe said that, can we discount it? Can we say that that's definitely not possible until we see paperwork? Or could we say, well, that's something to throw up in the air. We'll see if it is. At this point, us out here in the free world, we don't know for sure if Shotti has said anything. All we know is that there's an individual who's involved in the case who has already taken his plea deal, who has very little reason to lie, that said that Shotti has. And we also know that at the last minute, it seems like they have arrested a last person, a 12th person, if I'm correct, to then make sure that they can now prosecute a case that would force Tekashi to get on the witness stand if they go to trial and actually give evidence. I want to know what y'all guys think about this.
I'm not saying Tekashi is not snitching. I know I know I done said that like numerous times on a ton of different videos, and I still get people in the comment section telling me that Tekashi is snitching, like I'm saying the opposite of it. But I'm not saying Tekashi's not snitching. That has not ever been my position after we got confirmation. My position is this. There is a lot going on here. A lot going on here. And there's no way that I believe that the government's evidence would be so perfect in perpetuity against all of these different defendants with only the word of Tekashi. This particular case, absolutely. He was the victim. But in the majority of the other cases that these individuals were being charged with, I just don't see how Tekashi could have known enough to get anyone convicted, with the exception of the Kuda B situation, with the exception of when Shotti was allegedly, even though we do got video evidence, running down the block with guns in his hands. When Shotti allegedly robbed the slumlord Dizzy dude's peoples, and the kidnapping, with the exception of those 4 instances. Remember, there was not Tekashi was charged with 9 charges. Everybody else was charged with 8, right? But this particular charge that Tekashi might have to go on trial with isn't being charged to anyone under my knowledge besides Nuke, Harv, and maybe one other person. So I ask this one question. How was they going to use Tekashi against anyone other than these 4 cases that I just spoke on? The 2 gun charges for Shotti, the 1 gun charge with Kuda B, and the situation where Tekashi was kidnapped. Leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what y'all guys' answers is to these. I'm pretty sure somebody is going to think of at least one thing that makes sense. So please leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. And also, do y'all think he's going to actually have to go to trial? Do y'all think Harv and Nuke is actually going to take this to trial? I'm curious. I spoke to a couple of people that actually know Nuke. Pardon me. Well, they know both of them. But I spoke to a couple of people that actually know Harv. They said Harv is the type to take it to trial. I also remember Snow Billy on one of his lives saying that he believes Harv would take it to trial. I want to know what you guys think. Leave it down in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.